So I'm doing this as a little reaction video to a video that Gunner did 3 days ago.
But remember, like I say, I'm a counterpuncher. I'm only striking back. The Empire's going to strike back. Obi-Wan has taught me well, right? You know what I'm saying? Counterpuncher I am, yes, right? I'll get my Yoda on. I'll counterpunch. I've never started an issue or started shit with people. I've only struck back. Okay, I think the only person that I ever went at where I kind of like antagonized the situation was on Paru, Whack 100. I'm going to keep it honest. There's no reason for me to lie. You got my life is out there. People have seen me. Now, you don't expect me to not fight back. You know, do you recall about less than probably a year ago, I was going through family court issues, and only Dubs knew I was going through family court issues. You know, I took my daughter to visit her mother in California. She got, I let her stay for a month to visit her mom, and I was expecting, some co-parenting shit to go on, go visit your mom. She hadn't seen her mom for 8 years. Well, had stood overnight with her and shit like that. So hey, we're going to take a risk. We're going to take a chance, visit your mom. And her mom never brought her back. And they were alleging, you did this and you did that. You beat her and you didn't. No, come on. So I had to spend $20,000 of my hard-earned money I didn't have. You know what I'm saying? I had to make some moves to get this money and get a lawyer and fight and go through CPS and all these different things that a single father has to go through because I love my child. And ultimately I won. I knew I was going to win and I got my kid back, and it is what it is, right? But there was a lot of people immediately, a lot of these trolls, a lot of these same dudes that went to the internet talking about Gunner does this, Gunner did that, Gunner's in this, Gunner's in that, right? When they didn't even know what the fuck was going on. They were spreading false propaganda and my business all over the internet. For what? For views?
As you can tell, we all quit talking about the court stuff and stuff like that, but then he wants to get in there and say how some bullshit smut, like fake smut shit, trying to say that he let his daughter come down here and that my lady didn't return her, which is bullshit. He knows it is. We know it is. His daughter knows it is. And anybody with common sense knows it is. My lady didn't say nothing to get her daughter to say something. Her daughter came down here and said it on her own. He tries to portray this image that, he loves his daughter and this and that. He spent all this money for a lawyer because of lies. Okay, so who was in your daughter's head when your mom told Oregon CPS that you punched your daughter in the stomach? Who was in your mom's head then? Who was in your daughter's head at that time? Because as you said, that my lady hasn't been around for 8 years. So you can't go putting the blame on her. So if that's the case, who was in her head then? Who are you then blaming on now? Because you always play like you're the victim. Everybody hates on you because you're a big channel. Everybody hates on Dubs because he's friends with you or podcasts with you. Nah, it's just you don't know how to keep it real. Show the last court order. Show the court order showing you got custody of your child back. You can't do it because there is no court order showing that. So I said I would stop speaking on it. But you were out there again trying to throw some bogus jacket on my lady and make her look bad to cover up the fact of what you did. So quit trying to throw the blame on everybody else. Quit bringing it up. Because like I said, there's plenty of stuff I could drop. But I haven't been doing it. There's plenty of paperwork that I could drop. And you forget that court cases nowadays are all on recording. And I got that recording I could drop too. So take some advice, sit back, quit bumping your cocksucker, quit speaking on my lady already, and let shit die out like it has been until you opened up your mouth again. That's the best advice I could give you. You're so smart, you know everything, but you don't take your own advice. And as for a hypocrite, yeah, you are the biggest hypocrite on YouTube. You and Dubs. You guys go against everything that you say constantly. Nobody's hating because you got bigger channels. Yeah, you're funny. People like your lies. Think anybody else cares about that? We don't care. We can care less. But it's when you go speaking on us that I got to speak up and say something. So this is the last time I'm going to give you advice on just to sit down, shut up, and mind your own and quit speaking on my lady. Because next time I will drop everything. I'll drop recordings. I'll drop all the paperwork. I'll drop everything that you don't want out there, just then be out there.